Hello everyone, thank you for clicking that link and joining me again today. This is my update video, or my review of last year, I don't know. That I probably should have posted earlier, but I never got around to posting, and yeah, whatever. So, the information you've been dying to hear is my kidneys. So, I went in and did the blood test, which seemed like a big ordeal because I was going to go in on a Friday, but apparently the girl isn't there on Friday. I missed her by later. Well, not the full day, so I missed her by 15 minutes, which just pissed me off. But I went in on a Monday and I got it done, and they did the test, and my GFR came back at 63, which apparently they thought was fine. Which, when I called the other office to find out my results before taking this blood test, they thought that my blood test was fine. I didn't need to come in. So I really don't know. I have no idea, because according to the internet, I need to get another test done and then assess it. You know, my three blood tests over 3 months. I don't know. All I know is they told me I didn't need to come back for additional blood tests. I think if I was really concerned about my kidneys, that I really thought something was wrong, then I would go get a second opinion. But I don't really think anything is wrong. I feel wonderful, so I may go back. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might go back in 6 months and have them do it again, if I can request something like that. But I don't think there's anything wrong, to be perfectly honest, which is why I'm not, wigging out and being like, oh, I need to get this done. I think it's fine. And even if my kidneys were failing, it's probably going to be a while before they actually fail. So, yeah. Maybe that's not a good health decision. I don't know. But we're going to carry on as if nothing's wrong, because it seems like nothing's really wrong. Just my numbers are a little wonky. And I have to wonder if part of it wasn't that the first test I drank a whole bunch of water, because, I was told at some point to drink a bunch of water before you go in. That way they can find your vein. And since my veins are like spaghetti now, like cooked spaghetti, I used to have nice big veins that all the phlebotomists could find. But now I don't, so I drank a bunch of water, which, according to the internet, will push your GFR up. But I also have been working out, and maybe building a little muscle might have done something. I don't know. I may not have built enough muscle to care, but... So moving right along. My review of last year. So if you're new to this channel, or maybe you haven't been following, or you want an update or whatever. Last year, in 2019, I was going to Sweden and Germany, and I was going to a musical festival in Germany called Wacken. And I was advised by my friend that I was going with that I would want to start walking, because we're going to walk. And I didn't really know what that meant at the time. I just assumed that we would be walking all around Sweden. And, that was what I needed to walk for. That surely it wouldn't have been Wacken that we were going to walk around. Yeah, I was wrong on that. But I'm really glad that I took his advice and started walking. And that's kind of where my journey began last year. I figured, well, hell, if I'm walking, I might as well, maybe reduce some calories and see if I could lose some weight. And I was successful. By January 1st, I had lost 36 pounds. I was 209, I think. I was 209 on January 1st. So I had successfully, I don't know, I can't say that word, lost 36 pounds over the course of the year. I walked, just walking, from April to September. My trip was in June. Was it in June or was it July? I think it was July. It was in July. And when I returned, I started weight training in September. So I've only been weight training for 4 months. We'll say 4 months. Sorry, I had to stop and count. So I think I put on some muscle. I mean, not anything you could see. I mean, it's not like I could be like, oh, look at that. I know the places that I should have muscle are harder, so I think I have put on muscle. I mean, obviously it's probably like 0.5 pounds of muscle because it's a slow process. But I feel better. I'm enjoying weight training. I did the Athlete X shoulder workout yesterday, which actually felt really good. So I liked it. My trip to Wacken. So we didn't walk too much in Sweden. We did. We walked and looked at cathedrals and stuff like that. But like the real walking was at Wacken, and I need to make a video on that. But apparently, when you go to Wacken, it's all camping. If you don't know what it is, it's the largest outdoor heavy metal music festival in the world. It's held in Wacken, Germany, which is a little tiny town. And I've been wanting to go to Wacken forever. And my friend had, I don't know, sometime in passing said, oh yeah, I've been to Wacken. And I said, oh my gosh, you're so lucky. I really want to go. And when I guess he discovered he was going to go, or when he's going to go back, he's like, well, why don't you come with? And I was like, great. So that was pretty cool. So I was happy I went with him, his fiance, and his son, and his fiance, and then there were a couple other random people that met us there. I spent, time with them in Sweden, and then Germany with the, misadventures in Denmark a little bit. So when you go to a music festival in Germany, I guess they assume that everyone's in shape. I don't know. Because we got a good spot. And it was about a 10-15 minute walk to the infield, which is where all the big acts and everything happen. And that's where the stage is heavy, louder, and I don't remember the other one, but they have 3 big music stages, and that's where they are, is in the infield. But we did hear that people had to walk like in 30 minutes at least to get in, and that people were parked a couple miles away. And I'm like, if this was America, this would not happen, because our fat asses don't want to walk anywhere. So I thought it was kind of funny, but yeah, I had a really good time. But yeah, the walking, it wasn't so much the walking, because like I said, we got a good place. We got there at like midnight, like the day before Wacken. And so we had a good place, a good campsite, fairly close, but all the standing, because it's not like you go into the infield and you sit down. Oh no, all the standing was a killer. That was a killer. But I'm glad I went. I would totally do it again. It was a lot of fun. So that was my year, last year. So just a simple little start. All I did was decide one week that I was going to walk 30 minutes each day. So Monday through Friday, 30 minutes. I was physically able to do that by the time I went to Wacken, because I thought we were going to be walking so much, which we did. We did walk a lot, but I was doing what I call my long walks. I was doing like 2-hour walks, because I was really afraid that I wouldn't be able to keep up physically. So I was doing the long walks, which was probably one of the best things that I could have done for myself. So yeah, that's what happened last year. And for this year, my plan, just to keep weight training. I'm hoping that I can, finally save up some cash and get like a legitimate weight set instead of what I'm doing now, which is literally lifting car parts. So I wouldn't say that I'm lifting the safest, because I'm not actually lifting like actual weights. I'm lifting car parts and water jugs. So fortunately, I have had some experience with weight training. I've kind of weight trained off and on through the entirety of my life. I took weight training in college. And hopefully here I'm going to do an interview soon, if I can just get my crap together. My life has been swallowed up by World of Warcraft. So if I'm not working, I'm playing WoW. So, and we've started raiding. If you know anything about wow, we've started raiding, which is like I have to be online at a certain time and meet up with 39 other people. But I also have to make enough money to repair my armor and all this stuff, so it's a very time-consuming process. It's fun, but it's also like eating every minute of time that I have, so that's why I'm kind of late on videos and stuff. Videos that I have aren't getting edited, and I'm going to try and be better. Today, hopefully I'll get some stuff done, but then I just found out we're going to have guests for tomorrow, which means it's time to clean everything. So, we'll see what happens. But that's my update. So, I believe in you. I think we can do this. I absolutely believe. And I wish you the best of luck. Air hugs, and I will see you in the next video.